One of the biggest mistakes I made when I started lending was chasing returns instead of valuing safety. So what I did was, just out of curiosity, I wanted to see, based on real world data, which route was better to go. Do we chase these high yields at 40% annualized rates of return, which are actually loans that we've done in the past, versus doing safe and steady first position, again, super safe loans at 10% annualized. So the comparison really, again, is based on real world data. Um, when we structure our lending opportunities the right way, we have a fail rate of 0.4%. So for every 100 loans, for every 1,000 loans, we have a fail rate of 4 out of every 1,000, versus our second position loans that we've done, which has a fail rate of about, so not quite 1/3, but close enough, right? So I decided to make a simple model, one where we do 10% with the same fail rate. So we're just going to do 100 loans at $50,000 each, and it's going to be one for 12 months. On the flip side, we're going to do the same thing. And for the second position loans that we've done, they've typically been 6 months and at 20% flat rate, at a 20% flat rate. To simplify everything, we're just doing one loan for 12 months at the 40% rate of return. And I know that with a 30% fail rate, you're going to have more than 30 loans out of 100 fail, because when you do one loan at 6 months, you're going to take that same money and then do another set of loans at 6 months. And so each time you do it, you're losing 30% of your money each time, right? But this time, I just want to make it super simple and just see what it looks like. So on the left side, first position. On the right side, we have second position along with the number of fail rates. So 6 months flat rate of return, annualized is 40%. So that means that these flat rates at 6 months are really annualized 40%. And we have a fail rate of 30%. So if we just look at the two, and this is the big line that we're going to draw in the middle, we'll just highlight these so we can easily see the difference between them. So here on the left side, you can see that we have a principal. So 100 loans at $50,000 gives us a total loan balance of $5 million, right? And then at a rate of 10%, that means the rate of return is the amount of interest that's going to be earned throughout the life of the loan, or the life of these loans, is $500,000, giving us a total of $5.5 million. Now here on the right side, we have the second position loans. And with a fail rate of 30%, which is actually lower than our actual realized failure rate, we're just going to keep it nice and simple at 30%. Our principal remaining is 3.5 million with a total return of 1.4, which gives us a total of 4.9 million. So if you compare the two, you are actually going to make $600,000 more going with the safe rates of return than with the higher rates, just because of the rate of failure. So let's just see how many what fail rate do we have to be at to get to even? Should have done that. So you need to have a fail rate of about 21% in order to make the second position loans worth it. And that's assuming that you're just doing a 40% annualized rate of return versus doing one set 6 months and then another set at 6 months. So, I mean, with the headaches that I've had to deal with on these high risk loans, it's really not worth it, because all the time and effort that I'm going in to try to save these high risk loans takes me away from raising capital, finding new borrowers, doing the things that I should be doing instead of trying to save already deployed money. So, based on personal experience and real world data from experienced lenders who have been doing this for decades, you are much better off going after the safe rates, the safe loans, doing it the right way, meaning doing the right way, prioritizing safety over prioritizing rates of return. So if you found this helpful, please like and subscribe. I do a lot of videos about building a lending business, structuring loans, and just lessons learned from my own experiences. Thanks for watching.